And excuse me. Hello,
Good
Internet.
morning, America.
Welcome back. We recovered. Dan, you feeling all right?
Good of a day.
So, what we have here is the
And some
10th
small
anniversary
white
diorama. So here, I'll give it a quick turn so you can just see from all angles here. This is the diorama that has been created for this specific moment in time. 10th anniversary. Diorama by Camille Young. She's done a lot of
One-of-a-kind
charity art
folks.
projects. Yeah, this is the only one that exists. So as you can see, we've got the little hot dog here with a little sprig of parsley. We have the game console. We have the TV with pressable buttons. We have the souls kind of floating in the void
Tactile.
here. The TV has been painted with a matte black paint, so it kind of absorbs light. And then finally, the most important part, it's Dogtown.
Dog.
And he attaches with magnets, so he eagerly hops back into place.
Wow. It's got an aggressive hop.
Tactile magnetic dog.
Diorama that
And
we
could
have.
be yours. Ask your mother for nickels and dimes.
To
Me
talk to you.
omor and yum Nikki.
That's right. Yum Nikki.
Yum Nikki.
The next one is
Metatone
anime
battle
real?
essay of good or bad.
Yes, that's going to be, so Metatone's battle essay. Kara has pulled ahead of Togor in the night.
Tokuri you.
To go
Chara.
to you.
I see Charlie is typing
Chara.
Kara in right now.
Chara.
C-H-A-R,
Yeah, that looks right.
yeah.
CH. Cha.
I think Toby's trying to say Charlie.
Cha cha cha.
Charlie, yeah.
Charlie,
I think
he's got a
trying to talk
message.
to you, Charlie.
Oh, sorry, I had something in my throat.
Okay, yeah. There.
Controlled
Yeah.
by the substance.
I mean, I did promise before that if Kara pulled ahead, next time Kara pulled ahead, I was gonna name it Newbert.
Oh yeah, you did promise.
So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say Newbert's gonna get up until the next save point,
Okay.
and then we'll go back to Kara,
So
and then it'll continue to be based on where
Okay,
the
but what if
donations are.
Tilbury wins?
I guess Kara fans, I
The
just
Tilbury
need to
Doughboy.
take this as as motivation. Locker room material.
My man.
My man.
Let's go. The front of the MTT resort was designed by me and then Clarivoire drew dog food. Clarivoire drew MTT food.
Actually, related to that,
Really?
right there in
Yeah,
the middle
but
is
that's
the dog
the Delta
food.
dog food.
Say-
Chess drew dog food too.
Yes.
Yesterday I said that Undyne had small hands. I would like to retract this statement. What I meant was I drew her hands small and it looks bad. That doesn't necessarily mean that she canonically has small hands. The size of her hands is up to you the viewer. Additionally, there may be mistakes when referring to certain characters, but I'm using speech to text, so display my program, I mean blame my program, you see what I mean. Not everything I say get entered correctly. If I slow down to correct things at all, then I will only be able to say half as many things, so if you see something that seems wrong, just assume it's computer : right parentheses. This is the story of San. I like this story. About the MTT resort itself, there is an incentive to sleep there. I recommend sleeping. There was going to be a small area in the game that you're going to be able to go to via the elevator. Basically, it played really slowed down reversed music there, and it was almost like snow falling. You were walking on a large white field, and there was going to be many lumps, many bed lumps around, and people were going to be sleeping and talking about their dreams there. It was a giant bed field. Basically, people would be lying in cryostasis, eternal sleep, until Ascari freed the underground. It was supposed to just be a strange additional scene that shows how many more people are waiting to be free. But I ultimately decided I didn't like the idea, so I didn't do it. There was also going to be an arcade here where you could play games while Monster Kid was getting commentary on them. I also toyed with the concept of being able to play Egyptian Rat Fink with Sans here, since I really liked that game, but programming it was too difficult, although I did actually start. Eventually he became at a poker table in the Xbox version Dog Shrine Casino thing. If there was some sort of game center here, then maybe met at an Neos arm cannon and could be called the Dave and Buster. Do you know the game?
I do not, but I did look up Zach, the Art of Stage.
Good game of playing as a kid. Yeah, like Zach, the Art of Visual Stage.
Yeah, I looked it up. I was like, oh, that's a Toby game.
Originally, I was going to make it so you could marry Met Atten. Wait, go ahead.
So we've already unlocked Buy the Mystery Key.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head over there and do that right now. I think Newberg got his moment though. So.
Goodbye, my bird.
boy.
I
So-
never asked for this. Bratty and Catty, they looked so much worse until my
Okay.
friend Ipgood redrew them super good style.
So you're now
First
less than
breasts of the
1,000
game,
away.
but they won't be the last. They were one of the first person that I ever told the story of the entire game to on a 5-hour road trip from Canada. There is a legend of these two characters and their t-shirt, which was really cute, but also, Reed and Dan can tell the story.
Unfortunately, so this was like right after the first probably 6 months or so, Fangamer had Undertale merch. It was like literally fundamentally impossible for us to keep it in stock.
Yeah.
We could not, the shirts, the posters, we couldn't do it.
No.
So we got through the sort of the characters you most have to have a shirt or something of right away. And Bratty and Catty got this really good shirt. They were sort of the first side characters to get a shirt.
Right.
And we printed it at non-side character volume.
Now, I was compensating because Undertale was at least one order of magnitude larger than anything we had ever done before.
Yeah, we had no idea how to deal with like orders of that size.
Yeah, we didn't know where the ceiling was. And so I was
Yeah.
like, all right, guess what? We're printing more of these than almost any other shirt we've ever printed.
They ordered an ET Atari amount of shirts.
So it wasn't Bratty and Catty's fault.
Yeah.
The characters are extremely popular, well-loved.
And the design was great.
Yeah, the design was awesome.
Yeah,
It was
shout out
just
to
me.
Charlie Davis.
Yes.
The
yeah.
design was so cute and great.
Yes.
Wow,
Still
it's
to go.
time to sleep. I love the
Minutes,
floor.
it's-
This is my only attempt at ever writing Valley Girl characters. I never met a Valley Girl in my life, so it's all lies. It's
weird
like the
expectation.
Japanese guru.
Fulfilling our obligation.
I like the face in the pillow, too. I like to believe that's just the pie graphic that's just been stretched out.
You're welcome.
That was an enriching experience. That was me tossing and turning all night, unable to sleep when I had COVID. By the way, I think Nintendo should update Earthbound so that cold status element is called COVID and it deals more damage. I think the kids would really like that. Jade
iPad.
Harley
Yes.
Manticore.
It's also good delivery.
Burger. Can't we just go there? The end of the game.
Put
Great.
it-
Dimensional box from Brandish.
I
That's
think for
why
this-
it starts full of raisins. I'll do it, but
have
it's so
become-
close.
Let's
Chara
take-
can
let's
still
take just
win.
a moment.
The gap
Okay.
is only growing. Burger Pants was a good character and now he is crossed over with Lamalana too. I had a lot of fun making him because I really had no idea what to do for a shopkeeper. So I kinda just let my own desperation take over. He had a placeholder dialogue of saying I'm a goofy goober, yeah. But actually this text was originally visible during specific situations. So while fixing the bug I added fan service dialogue about him and Nice Cream Guy and also MTT. I'm not supposed to pick sides, but of his ships in this game I think him and MTT is probably the best one. His favorite celebrity that he looked up to turned into his annoying boss that he hates. But actually he probably still loves. I'm telling you guys, this stuff writes itself. Too easy. Did you write it? Very interesting.
So just the
The
most
background
incredible
here was
faces.
drawn by Marigo. Very nice picture. You
Here.
can see the gigantic heroic sandwich which increases your attack power, which I don't know if it's actually mathematically useful for anything. Maybe for defeating Ascari.
Two.
Maybe for defeating Toguri. He's a bit desperate. It's $2 apart.
Good moment
People
for a
think
reminder.
that this guy is a cat, but what is he?
Yeah,
He's
as
just a whatever.
blows
But perhaps he is a cat if you want to drive in that way. It's your road, you get to choose. Glam Spaghetti dropped. Chara back. Charlie Chara's winning. Gotta go back.
Keep making
Going
me
to
go
the
back
core
to
with
the,
the great graphics designed by Gigi and drawn by Chess. I know everybody hates the spaghetti hot dogs that look like big black silhouettes, but I like it in games when the thing on the overworld looks nothing like the thing in battle, and it was so much easier for me to draw. Hooray. The graphics inside here are once again drawn by Kanju, and the concept art by Temi, just like Hotland and Waterfall. I wanted to have this level be a lot bigger and a lot harder, but I already made 5 different enemies and I felt that that variety was sufficient for the amount of stuff that you go through. I drew it with my hand.
review bless versus review bomb. If it changes your opinion, know that this is a review of Mew Mew Kissy Cutie 2.
Yes, it is 2, not 1.
Yeah.
So that might change the minds here.
Yeah.
That's important. Originally I was going to make it so you could marry Metatton, because you could date with Papyrus, and I think I said that in the Kickstarter as a tease. So you could propose to him, and he would agree, but in reality, what would happen is basically he would tell you he will only do it as a fake photo op for the tabloids. It's not a real marriage, he's purely just using you to promote himself, but combination of me not wanting to do that anymore and also feeling it didn't really fit in anywhere anymore, so I didn't do it. My friend Ichino-san said that he liked the music for this area, so I went. I never played Phantasy Star.
And Toby, who
I
designed
wanted
the
to
knife?
feel like last level, so enemies use attacks that look like they are holy or meteor.
Okay.
I did.
Glad we got the zoomed in version.
Just a little treat.
I loved it.
Drawn by Cap. I have some images of stuff from long ago when designing a game.
Okay, we've got silk ribbon, knit sweater, pyrus armor, oversized parka, spiked pauldron.
Very small, but this is the ideas for armors and weapons before I came up with the theme for them.
Cyber jammies.
Wetsuit, robo.
I think
So
Tobor's
like
$10
before the
ahead.
demo ended,
Oh geez, yeah. Tobor took a $10 lead at the buzzer here.
The wormostat. When it's hot, the worm will move. When it's cold, the worm will move.
good idea.
I mean, a lot of real inventions made their debuts in science fiction.
Puzzle.
Oh, well, okay. She could use the door. Let's see. Who do we have? Oh, hey, there she is. See, there's nothing at the door. Look at that.
We don't like Toros going through the door anymore.
So yeah, just once again, size reference here. Little and big. So handmade by Eyes 5. Eyes made this totally from scratch. I believe all on her loan.
Clarifying ideas for Hotland enemies.
Smack. A truck that only says lines from Threepenny Opera. First comes a full stomach, then comes ethics. What is the burgling of a bank to the founding of a bank? We bourgeois artisans. JF-17 Sundar. Plain wearing a little Toho hat that goes, it's not like I like you or anything. And Junior Ota.
Can I see that other drawing again?
Junior OTA was going to be a mech that uses a bunch of powerful Danmaku.
There we go.
Heck, we have other enemies here. Ballet dancer. W. Shoes. A.
Here are some alternate ideas for weapons and armor once I thought of a theme for them.
Scout, hiking boots, and merit badge. Cowboy, magic gun, and a cowboy hat. Naturalist. Bug net, and a flower crown.
Type.
I have an idea for MTT plus Papyrus interaction that never happened. Papyrus was supposed to save you with a call in.
And get your
Read this
screenshots
one.
Ready? It's time for our Phone a Friend segment. You have to call one of your friends and they will answer the question for you. If they answer correctly, you can go free for the rest of the room. If they answer incorrectly, you'll both be burnt to a crisp. Fortunately, I've done you a huge favor. I created a list of your friends and found the people most capable of answering the question. Then I eliminated those people from the list. Here are your choices. Papyrus. Papyrus, hello. Welcome to the show. Are you on the air? Wow, I'm on a show. I did it. I'm finally famous. My very own TV show. Wowie. Do I get my own room? Haha, no. Wow, then I have a whole mansion? This is better than I hoped for. Haha, what enthusiasm, folks. Papyrus, all you have to do is answer this question. Wow, am I being interviewed? Wait a second. Are you the paparazzi? Papyrus, do you understand what's happening? Sometimes. Well, that was the wrong question. But you answered correctly. Great job. Yeah, thank you. Just remember, kids, study hard and you too can become a powerful skeleton.
Just a little treat.
Yeah, it's a one of a kind. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Original implies that there's copies, but there ain't.
I don't think I can do it. Maybe
There is
if
nothing
you
else.
pass me large tutorial here.
Yeah.
Do what I
Unique
can.
dog. Large tutorial is friendly. Pinata tutorial is.
Not only
Great.
is this tutorial plush big, It's tight. It's tight as hell. It can be yours for
I don't think you need to say that.
$5,501.
What's a stream without one of those?
Time
Yeah,
for the
pretty clear.
battle of the box. Most people think that Muppet for this battle is the hardest. I was quite worried about this battle, so I actually created an independent program only to play this battle, and gave it to some friends to see how many times it took them to win. Also, honestly, I literally forgot there's like a tutorial part first. Anyway, we should be getting a cut off on the incentive of Mew Mew.
But until
Also,
then,
Tober is barely winning.
1,000
One
away,
powerful
150.
move could strike him down. He's kneeling on one leg. Finish him. Plus, remember, the more you donate, the closer we get to Sans with attacks.
Goal to be attacked.
It's really worth it. I have been upgraded with new powers just like MTT. That you can't see that on TV. Everyone probably knows, but the way that the HP system works in this game is that the more you have, the more damage you take, and all these numbers you take per damage are programmed in manually. The result is that defeating enemies to gain HP does make it easier, but at level 1 you'll still be able to take a good amount of hits. Additionally, Ascari will always leave you with 1 HP, so there's always the chance for a comeback, especially if you have the apron from this area. This is supposed to be sexy robot for people that like robots, and I made for friend. Actually, a lot of people like this character. Honestly, I think that was extremely fun and validating for me as a creator. Even though he just kind of looks like a bunch at pixels, his vibe communicated well enough that everybody's imagined version of him as properly sexy. Time for the essay. That's how I would interpret that as well.
Try's got one of those ergonomic keyboards.
Anyway, about being interpreted as sexy. That wouldn't have been able to happen if the graphics of the game were better, since there would be no reason to attempt to reimagine him. His default face kind of has some Hitaru Man influence. I hope the children of today know about this man, because it will be good education for them.
Bone
It will
Trio
be a
song.
beautiful thing for your life.
What a
Sans Bone
song.
Trio. I had a lot of fun making the different poses, drawing different sprites for the arms and the legs, and then they get selected randomly. Attack-wise, this was probably the most difficult battle in the game to put together. The shooting mechanic required the most effort to come up with new gameplay. Meanwhile, doing all of the axe and the point system was just fun. I always liked adding details like being able to get different amounts of points from different items, etc. Happy Break Time sprite provided by Clairvoire. Clairvoire drew break. There are unused face sprites where you can see the left side of his face and it's all robotic. Originally I imagined revealing this when he was defeated and stuff, but I decided not to. I got to reuse that idea for Neo though. Why do the 3 final bosses of that route all have one cool eye? Shout out to the creator of Hey Doful Boyfriend, Bird Dating Sim. Hey Doful Moa for setting her alarm to be Metaton's voice going oh yes. I gave her the voice clip so she could do that. I like arbitrary point systems.
Speaking of the oh yes, a bit of fame or product lore is that when we did the Metaton,
I was wondering if you were going to this one up.
we did the Metaton figurine, we originally designed it to be so that when you opened the box, it would go, oh yeah. And we actually, we were planning to have a voice chip in there. It didn't work for the first run for a variety of reasons. So when we got the second batch in that actually had them, the pallet landed and they dropped it off the forklift, and you heard about 1,000 oh yes all happening in unison. The folks on the dock did not know what was going on.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh yeah.
Look at Toby go.
I gotta dance to the music.
It's like some new type of techno.
Fast poisoning. It's from going too fast.
That's just motion sickness.
You get poisoned. No shoot. You won the game. No more. To gore. Sad music for Toguri losing. This is the music of him giving it the name back to Chara.
Keep it going, Charlie.
Now you've been.
I wonder who that was on the phone.
By Kara. As soon as we get to the next save point, you will see. Actually, I couldn't think of anything to run this point. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna have to stop it.
Everybody, only you can keep Charlie singing. Get your lighters out now.
Toguri, come back.
Yeah, Toguri is now within $100.
Oh man. And Toguri takes it.
Crew please. Crew please. Sad music for me. Sad sad music for mommy. Alfie is your friend died. October is maintained. I don't have much to say anymore, but pretty much for the rest of the game the graphics are mostly by me or reusing existing graphics. Chara, I will miss them. The song here was inspired by opening of the song Redline Day from the movie Redline. The early version of the song had an extremely similar synthwave pad, but this was removed because it was too similar. Now it's pretty much as the guitar that similar. The lyrics kind of feel unintentionally related to what I create though. I never read them until now. You are the flower, I'm the rain. Without you life is not the same. The other main inspiration, actually maybe a bigger inspiration, was the song Numa by Ant from Solanin soundtrack. I listened to that song 1000 times while writing this. I tried to time the music so the progression will feel natural as you go through the area. Okay, that's all I have to say. Chara is winning, so Charlie, you must change your name.
Seconds to win.
Toguri pulled ahead in one shot.
Well, there's another save point right up here.
Okay.
The nice aspects of Ascari were inspired by Reed. Because Reed is a nice dad.
Thanks, son. Team Asgore.
Would you like to
Read
explain
for
why
sure.
that shirt exists, or is it better to not explain?
Good question. Should we keep it a mystery? Maybe we'll make that a poll incentive.
Explain later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chara pulled ahead again, but it's a while until the next save point. Go back.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should go back. Okay.
Change name. The starting melody of this battle theme is heavily inspired by the song The Fog from Persona 4. The name of the project file that only contains the initial melody is called Persona4.flp. LOL. As far as this battle goes, I want it to be pretty difficult, but still doable by people that don't play bullet hell games. In order to create tension but also make the difficulty more manageable, the boss always leaves you at 1 HP. This means if you have the apron, you can always survive another hit after the HP recovery. Additionally, I created the bicycle item to intentionally be super useful / broken on pacifist, so just having a full inventory of those is enough to power through the battle for most people. As another difficulty easing aspect, the boss takes more damage after a certain number of turns have passed, so the longer you survive, the easier it is to ultimately win. The butterscotch pie can also be used to get a special benefit only in this battle. All of this contributes to a battle that feels very tough but will be doable by anyone with enough preparation. This is probably the song that has the pitch lowered the most in the game. Listening to the original project file, it's actually massively faster. Unlike other songs, I knew I was going to lower the pitch for this one after the fact, so I sped up the original song quite a lot so it would sound good slowed down. This is strange, but the concept foreshadowing a late game boss with the game over screen came from Apollo from Final Fantasy Legend 2. I mean Odin. Apollo was the other god. And as for the game over music, that was inspired by the game over music from Brandish, which is one of the best game over themes ever. Boss of Brandish is a cursed king you must defeat to leave the underground world. He has no personality though. Additionally, his giant golden armor is inspired by Amon from Lufia 2. Lufia 2 is one of the greatest Super Nintendo RPGs, especially from a pure gameplay perspective, so if you like classic RPGs, I very much recommend that game. Best puzzles, excellent music, and some great story moments especially towards the end. Yikes.
Oh,
Evergreen.
yes, yes. I hear you loud and clear.
Introduce yourself,
Oh, that's right. Hello.
please.
My name is Everdrain. It's very nice to meet all of yous. I was the guy who made this, with help from Toby, Photoshop design for Omega Fly. It's such a pleasure to see people experience this moment in the game. It always, it fills my heart with a type of love, I'd say.
Charlie is scared.
Oh, all good things are a little scary, I think. This is one of those things that really the experience of putting this together was scary in itself. And the idea that trying to make something that's beyond you and getting it out there to people, that's, it's really difficult. It's difficult to reach out. It's difficult to make these things happen. And being part of this, incredibly meaningful to me. But I've been terrified for 10 years, and I've loved the nightmare. Not this part so much. These are a little...
Apparently the overlay audio is loud and can't hear Dreed. Mysterious.
Oh no. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I think there's
Power
heavy
of Chloe is too strong.
That's kind of how it goes. I think my mic should be... Charlie, how do you
You
sound?
can't defeat him.
How am I sounding? Am I coming through? Am I getting any help?
Is there anything you'd like to say, Toby?
Charlie is good.
Okay, so I'm not doing so hot.
Just speak into Charlie,
Can you hear me right now?
but also overlay loud.
Overlay loud. Okay, so can we turn down the overlay? The overlay shouldn't have any music at this point. I think we're past it. Well, a little technical difficulties is always fine by me.
The whole point of this battle is to make you feel overwhelmed and helpless at first. Like, basically, like, this is impossible, I can't do this, this must actually be the end of the game. Most people know this by now, but your HP decreases disproportionately here, so each of the first hits deals a lot of your health bar, but you take very little damage as your health bar is low.
Yeah, it's like a reverse rubber banding almost.
It'll still knock
The
you out,
graphics of the face were created using Christine Love's Super Game Girl camera, Interstellar Selfie Station. This was a browser app that allows you to take webcam pictures in various levels of monochrome color reduction. In the early version of the app was a contrast setting that had a bug where it could go negative. If you made the contrast go extremely negative, everything looked very strange. Moving fast with a bad webcam created motion blur, which looked great with the artifacting. Because this boss had a lot of heavy graphics, I was worried about it increasing the rendering time of the game project. Therefore, I decided to create this boss in a completely new project and fuse it together with the main project at the end. That's why many of the basic graphics and sound effects are duplicated in the game files. I created the boss with placeholder graphics, then created a method to have the graphics replaced at runtime by replacing external image files. That way, Everdreed could play the battle, replace the graphics, then immediately see the result in-game for himself. Random note about the sound effects in this game, many of them are using a weird low-quality version of the WAV file format. Not only did I think it was fun to try to have the game have a small file size, but the compression and distortion provided by the low-quality kind of added some character to many sound effects. For the aesthetic of my games, I don't necessarily think having something sound clean is always the best.
Sometimes a little dirty is good. I remember, so having the files for Flowey, when I got them, the only experience that I had with Undertale was the demo, which is why I got in contact and I wanted to do something for you. And then the placeholder graphics. As far as I was aware, that was the entire game, the ruins and Flowey. So what I thought this game was ultimately going to be, with just those two elements, very different from the experience that you ended up with, Toby. I remember being blown away, because when you only see those two things, it's like, this is a very, like, I probably didn't do a very good job. The ruins is really good, there's a lot of but when I actually played the final version of the game, and I saw this in relation to everything else, I just couldn't stop laughing. I was cackling in a darkened room late at night, playing through it, and just realizing what exactly you had pulled off for placement, for all the build-up. You set the pins, and I helped knock them down. And there's something, being the punchline, you just can't beat it.
Candlepin Boloy, yum. The music for Omega Flowy, the main melody is from a free synth preset someone made called Freak Choir. It's such a ridiculous and dissonant sounding synth that I wouldn't be surprised if no one has ever used it in a song before me. That's the thing about synth presets, is that almost all of them feel like they're completely useless for any sort of normal songs. I like looking through a bunch of random pre-sounds and presets and seeing if there's anything that jumps out at me. Very little is standing between you guys and making a soundtrack like this, except for the massive time requirement of messing around looking at garbage. Everything takes time. I was very lucky to be able to have time and support. By the way, I was ready to get a different job if this didn't pan out, like a scientist or something. This game is not a perfectionist game, but I tried to put love into the parts that were most important. Also, perfectionism doesn't lead anywhere.
Yeah, you can't.
LOL.
You can't shoot for perfect. I remember thinking again, this Flowey, there's a lot of limitations with just the engine, what can be pulled in by you. But at the end of the day, it's not really worth frustrating yourself over trying to do it too good or how you could have done it. You just got to do it and get it out there. And I'm so glad that Flowey was able to get it out there. It's been so nice being here with you, Charlie. I love to see this every time.
You like seeing Flowey get beat up?
Well, not really. But I think he's had his day. It took 10 years. So bittersweet. Thank you so much, Charlie.
CYMBSL, when it shows Undertale logo, that's my mouth noise, that's my mouth noise, that my mouth noise. What a game. I really like at the end of MGS2 where there's an extra call after the credits. Also, there was a lot of inspiration with the meta elements in the battles, especially Omega Flowy just now. So much of the game is about setting expectations and then exceeding them, so it's important to have something more here. Imagine if the game actually ended here, LOL. All the different endings you can get. Testing all of this was very mentally draining to say the least, but obviously it was worth it. I didn't test every single permutation, so I'm glad that my programming worked. Phew. I had no testing team when I made this game. I just sent the game to friends and then they got obsessive and played a lot. There he is, HTE1 member.
We're back, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Undertale 10th anniversary charity stream, where even now, my boss and good friend Reed Young is forcing a Fangamer employee to donate some money to Anime Is Not Real.
A little bit more interesting.
BTW.
Those are unique contents. That's something that y'all are going to want to see.
Well, just text. The creepy bed is unchanged. After returning to the game,
Yeah,
the
the
way
creepy
that
bed
the
is
save
pure
point
for...
music extends is just like Yoshi's Island. Now it's time to go get Undine Letter and meet Health East. I mean Alf East. I was so tired at this point I didn't want to put an elevator, it's just, yay. Yeah, elevator gets swap. Wow, we are going to be able to sense attacks.
Catch
Should
law
we see
for
in
without
Snowden?
attacks.
Maybe time to party.
$200,000 right about now.
There.
Unbelievable.
Congrats. Also, Toguri win.
Blown
Remember
past.
that the name that we chose will get used a lot after the True Lab.
Basically,
Sort of like a soft cut off. I just realized that both Lisa and Marge Simpson both have necklaces. Do you think that's a genetic feature passed down from the mother? Lisa Simpson prevented dog food. I wonder who the letter is for. I know.
We're
Time
gonna
for
go-
Sans.
yeah, we're gonna Sans time.
Yeah, it's time for Sans attacks.
Here it is, guys. Sans attacks.
Okay, here we go. Nice job, Charlie.
If you get pushed to the left, you lose. Charlie, careful.
He got me.
Charlie.
Well, I guess we have to do another 200,000 before we can.
Yeah.
have Sans
All
back
right.
again.
Keep donating, and we'll figure it out.
$212,000. We only have $188,000 before we can try again. I'm just kidding. Actually, I don't know what's going to happen here, so maybe I'm not.
I will
kidding.
explain this later, but just for the fans, the vast majority of the stuff on here is just smoke and mirrors that is not really possible to release.
How does that statement
But
make
because
you
you
feel?
donated for this battle, we will be releasing it later as a standalone per browser. So you can have fun. Only if Charlie wins. No pressure.
Come on, oh, look at that. You got it.
He's not gonna get me this time.
I love this music, and I have to believe there's a Carlos here. Am I right, Toby?
This is a Carlos.
I love the Carlos.
Carlos Whisper.
That took me like an extra half second.
Nice job, Charlie.
Then, wham.
All right, I need a second.
I take a breath there.
Yeah.
Charlie, get ready to Charlie.
All right.
Okay, do we need to do a spirit bomb?
Come on, Charlie, everybody's here for Charlie. He's been playing amazingly this whole time.
Yeah, you've done a really good job, Charlie. And this is the easiest enemy.
So I'm told.
This is like the flagpole at the end of the Mario level.
You got it?
So what do I win? Oh, come on now. No.
Come on, Charlie.
Come on, Charlie.
You got this.
Yeah, what the heck, Charlie? Let's go. Come on. You got it.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Sans doesn't seem to want to fight anymore,
You know what?
but
I think we can ask him again. Like we can ask him one more time.
Yeah?
Can we set up a new goal?
what if we had another incentive to ask again?
To
Just a small incentive. How will he react? 230k.
230K,
Let's
folks.
go. Charlie did pretty good.
Nice job, Charlie.
Children will play game later. I will also be posting the soundtrack. In
Or is
games
that
it's good
two
to have a
eights?
tutorial to
I
teach
can't read.
players basic concepts so that they can be familiar with them. I can do spin dash.
Why does the text-to-speech have that? What's that for?
Or fast.
In case you got a wave dash.
Anyway, about tutorials. Anyway, the scene is the tutorial for girls liking other girls. Anyway, I said before, but I really like Alphys, mostly because I like flawed characters. There's a number of things wrong with her which she can use to justify her own self-hatred, but she's also an actual genius. And like everybody else, she is full of her own kind of love, but she thinks no one will like her normally, so she resorts to doing insane things. Only Metatron was her only normal friend, and even then she strained their relationship by forcing him to pretend to be a killer robot. I just realized that Sans is holding a plate of corn in the scene, but he's off screen so you can't see him right now. Sans showed up but he left the behind. He didn't want anyone to be jealous of his corn. It was like one of those maize cultivars that's all different colors and stuff. It was a really good corn. If Sans is in an O, his corn will also be different. Evil Underfell corn. By the way, I don't know anything about O, but I did meet the person who made Underfill one time. Underfell. I don't know what Underfill is, maybe it's one of those ones about the streamer. I don't have an opinion, but I think it's good. People have fun, especially if it has nothing to do with me or what I created. Go invent 500 skeletons. I mean, I don't know if people are even still doing any of that stuff, but it's good when people are creative. And what's up with her and Sans? It feels like there is some connection between them, but it's not clear. I get the feeling if no one else was around they would be a lot closer though. It's possible that they trails off and doesn't become audible anymore. Doesn't Sans have a soft spot for inaudible? My original idea for Undyne's clothes during the scene looks very lame, and I needed help from Gigi and Jones. I never really paid attention to clothing, but I really appreciate fashion as an art form a lot more now. If you're someone who does character designs, it's important to pay attention to what people are wearing. Except me. Don't tell me I'm wearing the same shirt 2 times in a row. Don't look at that. People really like the anime is real joke. My friend Aaron burst out laughing when he first saw it, and that was very gratifying. I don't know how funny it still is though. Jokes are funny because they are surprising or unexpected, so if you say a joke enough it ceases to be funny 100,000,000% of the time. Maybe like Queen Banana Potassium in Chapter 2. The joke is a single word, so it's like a candle with a 1m long wick. Then again, Star Walker is still funny. What's the difference? About Undine and Alphys. It's nice. I think girls like Alphys can genuinely be attractive and interesting to girls like Undine. Hard to express this. Sometimes being passionate and interested and smart can be cute. And Alphys is a very caring person in her own weird way. And also she thinks Undine is. Yeah. I had fun drawing the faces. That's all I did in school on my paper. Never learned to draw bodies and thus the small hands of the world. This is my legacy. We passed the tutorial. Corn. His kick gets stronger the longer it stays out. Dr. Jogboy. What is the cutoff? Anime is real. Majira Monaku. Genjutsu Dutta. Bikurashita. Mame Shiba. That's a dog that really likes to play arcade games. Clarivoire Drew Trash Pile. You finally got astronaut food from Astronoka. Auntie really?
Togode?
Toguri is winning by too much. Sadness filled my heart. This is our last chance to fight back. Go
We're
down
raising
with
money.
the ship with Mr. Meta Knight. I
Fact.
love that sweet little chocolate. Amakeda. I really like the sign in the background, which is normal. Always looks like that, a lot, never stuck out. This is what people donated for. Worth it? Gutid. PogChamp, the name is still the same.
Can't really donate much here. It's really true. Toby will do a flip every time you donate. Look, he's got to do thousands of them. He's currently doing thousands of them.
Boy, are his arms tired.
You all right, Toby?
I got flip poisoning. It happens from green. I took my flip medicine.
But yeah,
Cured.
if you are donating
Cure 2.
$25,
Oh,
Cure
Kara,
three.
yeah, Kara is,
same
Yes,
point.
very close.
Bucks.
Remember, because maybe a guy will say that name a lot soon. Cut off.
We're
Hey,
seconds away from
you don't
blasting
have a
that.
secret lab, do you, Alphys? Haha, I meant Labrador. As in dog. But actually she does have one of those. Technically.
We will be
Here we
asking
are.
Sans to go all out.
I
Here,
drew everything
all
in
out.
here myself, but it's probably for the best because I don't know anybody else that could really get the style. That's why everything looks like soft wet cream. I actually quite like putting effort into drawings, although I can't do it so much anymore because of my wrist. Even then it doesn't really look amazing or anything, but the answer kinda carries it. The overall color scheme, I tried to use Clock Tower for SNES as a reference. I didn't play that game though because it's scary. This song is an arrangement of Alphys' theme. Actually, it's the other way around. I actually made the song first. That's why her theme is in 5/4, even though that time signature is usually used for things that are more tense or complicated. The file for this song is called Last Tower and has no other versions of it. I just made it in one go. The main instrument is a tad simple that I created out of stacking many choirs together into a 7th chord and then exporting it. Pad sample. The result is that the sample becomes stretched when the pitch is changed, which has a slightly strange effect. I used a similar technique for another song later. Originally I was imagining using it for the core, or something similar. Strangely, even though I didn't make it, I can still see the image of the area in my head. There was going to be a large room which is mostly vertical that you would go up. It looked kind of like the current core, but there would have been a lot of cybernetic treasure chests and stuff. I like programming the way that it talks, which is a bunch of randomly drawn squares. In general, doing all of this stuff was a lot of fun. I haven't done in a while, but I really like just going into a shape and just carving a bunch of little faces out of it. Obviously the appearance is inspired by Gigas, as well as the soul-consuming flame from Earthbound, which I only remembered recently is called Hotly Burning Enemy in Japanese, which is pretty funny. I say this often, but you guys only associate the music with a certain thing because you heard it in a certain context first. When I look at the file name Last Tower, I end up basically forgetting what I ended up using it for, and the old scenario comes to mind first. I'm happy with what the game was, but there were also infinite other variants of what this game could have been. When we see the final result of a work, we are only seeing one path that was taken to create the story. If you wish you could have seen something different, maybe that should be inspiration for you to create your own thing. One more thing about this song, the name, Here We Are. Actually I had a voice clip for Flowy/Asreal where he says Here We Are, and I was thinking he might use this at some cool moment, and throughout the game many characters say Here We Are, but it didn't really have any meaning or amount to anything in the end. Njit night, night, the sleeping night revealed? We did it, dig. I had many ideas for more creepy things that you could see in this area, for example in the black spaces in between the walls, but I decided it's better to have some restraint. I was also going to create some hidden paths you could enter if you walk through the walls, but I was concerned that that would encourage people to hug every single wall in the game to try to find more things elsewhere. Obviously I like to create crazy Easter eggs, but it's also too important to understand that if you do some sort of thing one time, it trains the players to do it everywhere for no reason. It's like illusory walls in Elden Ring and Dark Souls, and how everybody is laughing at each other for finding the fake ones, lol. But I think it fits well in that kind of game because it is sort of sadistic and obtuse to the player, plus other players can help you with notes.
You should knock.
Holy crap.
You should have knocked. Games are all about training the player, so you need to be careful about what you do. There's a famous story about a dog who found a pie in a bush one time, and ever since that day he's always looking in the bush for a new pie, but he will never find one. If you put a pie in the bush, make sure to eventually put a pie in a different bush or the dog will be sad.
Could we maybe, Toby, would you mind flipping just to make people feel a little better about dogs after that anecdote?
Yeah.
Not now, man.
Sorry, guys, I tried, I'm sorry.
Once we get all keys to go in the door, the end. I think I did a good job drawing this enemy. This flavorful enemy is a reference to melon bread from Gunstar Heroes. You can expect every game developer my age to reference this somewhere. Cuphead also has a reference with the 8-ball enemy in King Dice's stage. Originally I planned to have a melon bread/lemon bread reference in chapter 3 of Drive, where you fight a realistic piece of melon bread that has lemon bread's attacks, but I did not do it, probably for the best.
Kara has an
Amazing
extremely
job.
narrow lead.
For the fog I assembled it with tiles. I used the fog in the future of Chrono Trigger as reference.
Nice.
Chara, come on, you can do this. Don't die,
I hear
please.
right now.
Chara, that's not Super Mario.
looked
Famous
like-
quote from this game. The only thing the main character says, that ain't not Mario. I think I did a good job drawing this enemy. The music for this encounter is just a synth patch called Wolfenstein, which came from the same set of patches as Freak Choir from the Flowy Battle. I don't remember whether which came first, me finding that synth patch, or me making the enemy. Chara big jump.
Kara's about to pass
$100,000
$100,000 for Kara.
as we come up on 260.
Is he okay?
Howling with joy.
of-
The
howling
amalgamates
continues.
carry on a tradition I have in my works where I assemble different enemy graphics together into one thing. I've been doing this since I was in middle school. I actually made a couple more than were used in the game, including ones for the unused RG-03 and RG-04 enemies. I don't think I wrote any of their text though. Delicious. Can we have dinner? Dinner.
Control room, you got dinner for Toby in there?
Dinner.
Anything along those lines?
Dinner.
This dog's getting hungry.
Dinner.
Toby, I got good news. I'm getting some positive nods from the control room.
Positive din nod. It was fun to program the music taking on random pitches. In general, I really like that effect. It was fun, 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 it was fun. It was fun, it was fun, it was fun, it was fun, it was fun.
To the soundtrack.
It was LOL program. It was all a program, not real. Nice thing I drew.
Oh,
We've
you wanna get that?
Yeah, that might be our DoorDash. Oh, thank you very much.
There is a ding of a dome.
All right, Dan, would you like to do the honors?
Yeah, Toby, does this look good? I guess I should point it to you, obviously. Folks at home aren't
Yes.
going to be eating it.
Meal.
All right, I think you need to
Dinner.
repeatedly open and close your mouth, and I'll feed this to you.
Dinner.
It's too big a bite.
Dinner.
Little bites.
Did eat it, did eat it, did
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Did it, did it, did. Yum. I ate.
Thank you.
It's gone now.
Everyone's laughing because I
Goodbye
did such a
to
good
all
job of throwing the
flavors.
pizza away.
It was a reference to Breaking Bad.
I salute. I think I did a good job drawing this enemy. This enemy has one of the more simple designs where the head is just a stigmatism turn on its side. But yeah, the music of this is from a fan music album, but I decided to remake. That is Everyman, just a good guy that shows up on occasion.
One of those relatable characters that
Being
people
good.
are screenshotting
Yeah.
and saying, this is me.
Yet pretty much everybody can get along with this guy. At least I think so. He has lots to share.
Okay, quick update.
Seems that Chara will.
Yes. Yeah, Togor is stalled at 100K.
The champion, Toguri,
That's how
will
it
be
turns
cast
out. I
away,
wanted to
just
post
like
this
he
stream.
deserves. Unless you believe.
Of the
Believe with
Togor
all
clan.
your hope. Cool design of having to walk around.
Is having a secret lab in the game Mother 1 inspired at all?
Maybe I should have had all the keys lots in one spot. I don't think so. What part?
The one under the lake.
The lab.
Mountain lake, huh? Well, there are
Oh,
multiple
yeah.
labs.
Not so much. Yet I was red. You should believe.
Bill,
Chara will be the four potatoes. Yeah, they were just about to sing a barbershop quartet cover of When I'm 64 from the Beatles. Thank
interrupted
goodness
that.
that they left. So just to confirm, there's no more incentives.
doesn't
All done,
seem
yum
out
yum.
of the question.
I have nothing more to give.
If you guys
At
get
this
to 270, I'll put Toby in the bed.
Only your love.
We do have a bed here.
That's true, yeah.
Just working with what I
Please
got.
let me sleep.
All right, folks, you heard it.
So
270.
tired. Snort Mimi.
And if we get to $400,000, we will force Reed to play through Mother 1, the entire thing again on camera.
I'll do it.
350,000?
That's like an
I'd take a nap.
anti-incentive. Bro is just chilling.
Toby, could you pronounce the name of this song for me?
Berg and truck in. Maybe.
Burger trucking.
I don't know. It's the fire from the beginning. A mother's flame. You guys are amazing. You guys are the champ. We should have made a button that instantly switches between Toguri and Chara. Oh well, there's always the next 10th anniversary. I will take a nap and stop talking unless they donate. Maybe that's better. Keep Toby awake.
All right, now you need to donate to 270 for Toby
I
not
can feel
now.
my eyes closing. Getting small. Snort Mimi mm.
You had a big day, champ.
Mm.
Great work.
Honk shoe.
M.
We need another $2,500 to wake Toby up.
Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z Z. I don't see what's happening on screen. Probably good things.
We need donations in for MSF in order to wake Toby up.
Sweet, sweet dreams.
We're aiming for
Dinner
$270,000.
dreaming. Dreaming.
Pushing right up against it here.
It's gonna be in the wrong sleep phase.
evening. Never waking up, all gone.
Border.
Savior of the not waking world. Wait, maybe my eyes
$600.
are opening. Maybe. I feel it. Everybody clap. I need your collapse to wake up.
Come on, Toby!
It's working.
You got this!
It's working.
Ta-da! Toby,
I
wake
remembered
up!
I have a job.
Hi, Toby.
I woke up. Thank you to all the fans.
The goal now is to defeat the Spamton sweepstakes record. This is the only
Epic
Undertale 10th
emotional
anniversary
music
stream.
while we talk about defeating Spamton. You must.
You gotta do
Believe
it.
in yourself. And if we defeat Spamton and there will be a special cameo from Spamton as Spamton.
So,
We made
Toby,
up now.
We're going
Yes.
to have a show up.
From the
but-
Spamton
could be worth it.
sweepstakes.
Yeah.
Charlie was probably
It's the
disconnected
end.
by then.
Free string samples. This must be the song I worked on the most. The project file has 13 versions, which is pretty crazy for me. I played the song on the piano over and over and over again when creating the game. I get a lot of emotions from my own songs and I laugh a lot at my own jokes. So that always serves as a compass for creating my game. I remember working on the demo of Undertale and messing around with drawing Toriel's face. I drew an evil version and I was like, this has to be the secret boss. I guess my ultimate secret is thinking what I'm doing is cool regardless of whether it is or not. The style of mixing chiptune with rock is inspired by the band Anamanaguchi. If you haven't heard them, I'm sure you'll like them. Everything in the music is a free sample except for the bass and rhythm rock guitar, which is a version of shreddage and revolver. I don't have any more, which means I can't actually open the original project file anymore. LOL. It's funny realizing the actual song is like 5% pitched down from the actual project file. At around 120 there is a reference to the song Doctor from Home stuck in the piano. Sadly the creator of that song passed away, so as a respect to them I will not do any more references to their music in my work. There is no way for me to get permission. I rarely talk about how to think of or interpret this game, but I do think the form that Asriel took is clearly what he thinks is cool. The other form was maybe ultimate representation of what he could be as flowy. Not to mention the influence of the human souls may have had some influence on his human-looking parts. This is up to interpretation. I think it's really funny when he stretches out horizontally at the end, getting huge. I know it looks stupid, but there's something called the laugh rule, which means if something makes you laugh you have to do it in your game. That's not what it means. Anyway, yeah, he is like both a child's idea of cool but also, maybe, really cool. My laugh. Getting huge. Actually he probably some Seiken Densetsu 3 influence here. People like that refuse line a lot more than I expected. The attacks are basically impossible to dodge, but that's part of it. You don't lose any progress. That's you guys. Everyone put your power together. I have many chord progressions I use over and over again in my songs, but this descending chord progression, I first learned it from Cave Story's Last Battle song in middle school. In my brain it's the ultimate chord progression, so I only used it here. Everyone drew such amazing art, and everyone had such amazing memories. I'm proud of you guys. Let's finish this and go home. During this one part, Sans doesn't talk in Comic Sans. I only realized this now, but the reason is because the corn was in the way. When you fight Alphys, it uses attacks from Metaton. Because she invented Metaton, there is some argument that potentially his attacks could also be seen as her attacks. Whose bullets are whose, it's up to you. Now there is one person left to save, Chara. You guys are pretty amazing, huh? Not only did we get a ton of donations, we got 100,000 responses or something ridiculous to the Echo Flower memory compilation.
410,000.
Oh my gosh.
So, that's the number.
Okay, yeah, a lot.
Control
We
room.
could not show all of them, but I hope what we did was good enough. Because the whole game is inspired by Earthbound, obviously I need to do the part where you can walk around and talk everybody at the end of the game. Besides just being really nice, and I wanted to do it. This serves a few purposes. 1. Talking to the characters here. I think it's a really important opportunity to establish everybody's chemistry and leave off on a note where it feels like everyone is truly your friends. Second, it gives the whole world a nice feeling of closure, where no one is unimportant or forgotten, and that your choices have truly made a difference to everyone. There is nothing wrong with an ending that just ends, or endings that ended abruptly or something like that, but the whole design of the game is to say, if you care about doing this, well, I care too. And I think that's why so many people care. HH Greg Christmas in July. Yeah, great
I'm sure
swat.
Charlie could.
Anyway,
Well-
it is time to visit new home. We can go
got
there.
that.
Got to call and see the tutorial and sans.
See,
LOL.
1996.
I haven't read this text in 20 years, which is pretty impressive. Goodbye long hallway. Drawn by Marigo, famous. Suck it back up reverse Splatoon style. Len. I love this NBC. He's like Pringles of crab.
I think it's worth a
Talking
shot.
to them again is good also. Yeah, you gotten nuzzle a lot. Everyone knows that and played this game. Do some more nozzle. To some more. I think there's 2 more.
I think we
One
got a good
more.
shot.
That's it. Time to see Sans and then old home.
How far do we have to Sam's?
New upgraded elevator.
Fine, we
Right
got
now
some
is
travel.
good. I
Subs
have
in the-
exclusive behind the scenes design document for Napstable Luke's house that I found.
He's there and he's like, hey, there you have it, folks. You heard it here. It's the only time until the next 10th anniversary stream that you're going to learn more about Napster Luke's house.
I have more concept text. This time for Lost Foods.
So we have unshrimp, too large to qualify as a shrimp. Crab apple,
This is stuff I thought of at the very beginning demo.
apple grown by a crab, tastes irritable. Glamburger, covered in sequins, looks as good as it tastes. Bot dog, programmed for flavor. Nano chips, crunchy and delicious. Energy drink, why even consume food? Why not just consume pure energy? Vegetable, sure is good for you. Pumpkin rings, like onion rings but better. Spider donut, egg. Stoke onion, even if you eat it raw, the tears just won't come. Czar roll, like a Kaiser roll. Snail gyoza. Sour grapes, recovers HP proportional to enemies killed. And ghost fruit, you eat it, but it never passes through to the other side.
It takes a while. I actually have more. Next time we have time to share. The
We'll be
game
making
clarifies that they're not goats. Very clearly. Everyone used to call her Goat Mom. Goat Bro.
304,000 without.
R.I.P. Toguri.
If we can get to 305,000 before I leave Waterfall, I'll
So sad
go
he
do
is
the-
gone.
I'll go do the bird that carries you across a disproportionately small gap.
Oh,
Small gap.
be close.
Zetai. I
Barris,
wasn't paying
the-
attention.
The
PDA
Toguri
Personal
theorist.
Detective Agency. They were solving mysteries and
right at the
rewriting
time.
histories.
Let's see that bird.
I'll see that bird.
Bird. Then I can show more food. He foreshadows the concept of having a Metaton face to superimpose over Toriel plush. We actually did
forgot about
that.
that.
That was funny.
Someone's have to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we printed Metaton's face on a paper bag
Yes.
and included it with the very first batch of Toriel plush.
I don't remember when it was included. I do remember that we did that because we, at Fangamer, we love doing stuff that's going to be really confusing to the people that open the package.
And also that we cannot continue doing
Yes.
for the sake of our entire logistics team.
The gap. Not
However-
where I would go to buy, but
We will
it's
not be able to
fine.
hear the song, but
We do have to look at the bird. Diorama,
Hey,
20th
chameleon.
century diorama.
Magnetically
If you love
attached.
TV, you might want to buy it.
The dog
Everyone
has
say I love TV. Prepare to bib. Camille made dog food. Time running out. Get your biz in. Time
we're
for
still-
sand.
sand going all
Brace
out.
for
Yeah.
sand.
You paid for it.
What happens when you ask him again?
Well,
do we want
I
to
mean-
hug him?
I don't know. Like,
Should we hug him out? Hug it out?
Yeah. Hug.
Yeah.
we give it to Toby. He
Oh, we
truly
tried.
went.
That's
He went
all
all
for
out.
Sen, but afterward you will be able to play the battle yourself. Enjoy. Got to go back to old. The old
past 6 years ago?
spam. 2. N.
If you include the auctions.
Spamton Nurkit Swap.
For this
I don't
one, so
know
much
what
as,
is going to be,
just
but
gold to
apparently
surpass.
he's still around. Inside of the hole. I'm scared. DDI. Got to talk to all these great politics guys. Actually there's only one. No else matters. No one else matters. No one else matters. No one else matters. Very not mattering. I think we should go down to the ice door. Navy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ice door,
Stop
yeah.
and swap.
Uncles.
Dad's actually.
Now is time. My Cydia. Text to speech is on. Seems handsome. Canonically every bad post online was the annoying dog. Good thing it's not me. Skeptic. Charlie Heel. Wasted for what? What else is there? Dude.
Ow!
Dude.
Oh.
Dude. You can just use Skeptic. Backseat gaming.
Whoa. Perfect run.
Oh,
Perfect run.
See?
oh, look at that.
Epic.
He learned. He learned.
Dog hair gaming. This kind of looks like it goes on forever.
Yeah, I don't think we have time for that today.
Yeah,
Thing.
probably just a guess to go back. Otherwise we'll be here forever. Yeah,
Oh, round 2. Oh man.
just
No, we're done. Nope. Nope.
yeah.
That's fair. That probably would have been a really tough battle. Thanks, Glide.
My subtitles are gone.
I
Lonely.
assume Spamton
I forgot
sweepstakes.
master mode.
So yeah, control room.
Now
Can we
I'm
get
the
confirmation? Pass.
I'm back.
We are now at 323,000, officially surpassing the Spamton sweepstakes.
It's unclear what your reward is.
We didn't.
The dads
You
are not
guys are
totally in the
amazing
loop,
once again.
or like
Spamton.
breakpoint
back.
has been reached.
Yeah. And so, like, you guys are going to get something.
Yeah.
I want you to.
I wonder. It would be awesome if he did show up, but there was
do it.
no plan, so yeah. But yeah, about all the extra stuff on the stream, pretty much everything was smoke and mirrors, and we show you everything you can do with it. So if you had it, it would probably break instantly, so it's not very practical to share. The second reason is because I don't want it to actually be in the game. I like the game as it is now. About the new areas, it's basically just a what if, but this what if was always there. It never wasn't there, and it will never not be there. Every monster has to have a place to go home to. Every monster has to have friends. They have to something to eat. Somewhere to go hang out. The underground is a wide place. The only limit to all of this is your imagination. My goal with these days wasn't to show you a new hidden truth you will never be able to access. My goal is to remind you that you have always been able to go. If you just hold the key of asking what's there, what's under the bridge, what's beyond the horizon. Maybe you guys feel only my answer to these questions counts or matters, but to me I only feel the opposite. This is just one interpretation. The underground is as big as you want it to be, and I invite you to come behind the wall with me. That being said, we will totally be sharing the music after, as well as the Battle of Sands and Mr. Sunshine will both be available, so you can have fun enjoying new and imagining new. Happy face.
Toby, why did you make this hall so long?
Pacing. Good job to you guys for being inspired. It's all you guys. Time to go back to old, to I'm old. I think this is pretty much the last altered thing. Now back to beginning.
See, it's all the same
All
room.
of the great puzzles inspired by Raise and Brandish.
The whole
All of the
room.
puzzles which are higher in iron. Fourth frog. Beautiful. Goodbye to Flagellum and Celia Mouse.
Right. I forgot about that.
Speed run strategy. Floor skip. Yeah, I
added
should
for
have
this
added a
version of
jump
the game,
button
we
to
haven't
this
used
game.
it
Next to the one that lets you fire lemons.
Over the past 2
Absolute
days.
champions. The solution is on the
Replica
left.
return.
The path on the ground as the solution.
Toby's
Yeah,
other
thank
drawings
you.
are prepared.
All right, folks.
Maybe Charo wasn't the greatest person, but I will shoot out a giant rainbow-colored laser to get them to stay by my side for a moment longer. Okay.
All right, I think our time here in the ruins is coming to an end, but we would like to invite some of the people out who made this possible. This is not a small thing. So if the crew would please
Yeah, it is
come on out.
an enormous number of people.
I'm reverse knocking on the door in order to
dong.
invite our crew out. Come on out, crew. Hello, friends. So these are our Fangamer friends who are
Congratulations to
responsible.
the group.
Yeah, congratulations to all of you. Nice job on the set changes, everybody. The set builds.
Thank you so much.
And yeah, so you guys have
are
been
amazing.
you've been working on these sets for months.
Conceptualizing it for a month with the whole team, and then us building 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks of build and a month of concepting. So great work, team. Come on in, every member of the crew. But we have more than just the crew here. We also have the control room. So can we get a camera on our control room?
Bring it in, guys.
Bring it in.
guys.
That's right. There they are.
Our very own Game Masters Anthony.
All of them. So yeah.
Exactly.
So yeah, that is all from us here in the ruins. We appreciate everyone who's come out and brought us to about $330,000 in donations to MSF. It is a stunning amount. We did not anticipate like being able to surpass what we had done in the last one. That one felt like a fluke. It felt impossible, but here we are, thanks to you. But most of all, Toby, thank you. Thank you for entrusting us with this. Thank you for this game and for this community.
Yeah, it's been a huge pleasure.
No worries, it's all you guys.
Well, Charlie, what do we have?
Fox.png.
Most importantly, thanks to Cap. I think that's Cap's
Yeah.
Fox.png.
Nice work, Cap.
Cap.
Yeah.
That's Cap.
I still have beta foods.
Oh yeah, let's check
bring them out.
Yeah, one last little fun preview here.
This is the beta food.
It's that long hallway I was.
Check it out. So, an important note. All right, we have dog salad. A salad made by a dog recovers a random amount of hit points. Hit poodles. You ate the dog salad. Tastes yappy. 15 hit poodles. You ate the dog salad. Tastes like your best friend. All hit poodles and EN. You taste the dog salad. Tastes slobbery. You ate the dog salad. You bit into a tennis ball. Kitten juice. Juice squeezed by kittens. You know what to expect. Tastes cute. Chicken thumbs. Because chickens don't have fingers. Smooth peanut butter. Dr. Alfie's favorite food. The weirdest food of all. Speed bug. Bicycle. It's a popsicle that diverges in the center.
Wait, I gotta interrupt I interrupt these beta foods. We have to also shout out.
Also shout out to the volunteer
Yes.
mod team working on the stream.
That's right. We have people who can't even be visible here, but who
Yeah.
Thank you
contributing.
so much.
Yeah.
Like, another
You are
like
great.
lots of very high numbers we did not expect for this stream.
Yes.
The amount of money raised, the number of memories, the number of people in the chat room.
Yep.
The volunteer mods have been doing unbelievable work.
And a lot of them were doing double duty, reviewing the memories. But we also
Yeah.
had a bunch of people who are not involved with the stream proper who helped out with the memories. Tons of Fangamer employees were contributing to that. Just trying to make sure we show you the great stuff that the community had sent in.
Also the instant noodles. I think that might have been an idea from my friend Flashy Goodness.
Thanks to Flashy Goodness.
Yeah.
We can credit him. I have the dialogue of Fighting Sans
All right, here we go.
from old.
Old Sans dialogue.
If you want to see.
We do. Huh? You serious? You think I'm just gonna stand here and like politely wait to be hit by your attacks? Eh. Yeah, have fun hitting me over here. You turn. Hey, wow, you got my pinky finger. Nice going, dude. Hey, you know what? I'll let you be part of my cool club if you stop killing people. How about it? Join the club. You receive the best ending to the game.
Just hanging out in his club. I have an early Sans and Papyrus interaction.
Hit me.
If anyone wants to see.
What do we think? Okay. Sans, maybe you should look under the bone. It zooms in and plays obnoxious music. It says, "That's Sans," as people cheer. Papyrus says, "Sans? That doesn't even make sense." Zooms in. Papyrus, "It's not even." Zooms in further. "Stop!" Zooms in, zooms in, zooms in. I am done. So we got some slight graphical
Yeah,
glitch.
some dad few Z-axis stuff.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
I'm done. It said there was a sentence at the end. I'm sure the historians will grab that for us.
See clipping of father. I have unused waterfall dialogue.
Let's see it. I'm catching bugs, but there aren't many in the underground. I keep catching the same one. A small bug keeps walking into the girl's nest. It's trying its best. You seem really reckless. Undyne would probably like you. Can you do something about your friend? Yeah, your friend. The one right next to you with the creepy smile. Never mind. Seems like he left. Giant
Cool
Toriel
story,
plush.
bro.
Really, what's our
Time
final
for the
name?
credits and we are done.
All right, are we prepared to say goodbye?
I think we're prepared to say goodbye. Crew? Cast?
I think it's good to say goodbye.
All right. It's been real. Thanks
Thank
again,
you
Toby.
everybody.
Thank you, viewers.
Thanks
Farewell.
to you we had good. See you in 10 years.